on day one is you sit down and say, so what is a Godzilla movie? What is it? What is it about? And it's not a simple answer. And what we arrived at was that Godzilla represents nature. The other things in the movie represent man's abuse of nature. The movie is really about the fact that we can't control nature. Nature controls us.
Toho, they were great. I mean, we had a clear understanding from the beginning with them. We looked at designs together. They trusted us to make the Godzilla movie that we wanted to, and they were great partners. So there wasn't a lot of controversy on that front.
I was thinking that this was going to be just a monster movie, and it really isn't. And the thing that iced it for me as far as wanting to be a part of it was that it has a very strong character-driven narrative to it. Husband, wife, father, son, multi-generational. And I thought that was very clever, and I've always thought, why not? Why can't you meld those? Because you have the great, epic, iconic battles with monsters in a monster movie, and then you also have this group of people that you follow and care about and root for. I'm really happy with this one because of the fact that we really took the time to invest in the characters. And in a way, you could actually, if you just took the storyline of the characters, you could have like a separate movie in and of itself, it could be. But to have both, I think, makes the experience more rewarding.
For me, it was the real challenge there was playing a lieutenant in the Navy, you know, playing that sort of American military guy. It was a role I hadn't played before, so I was really intrigued into kind of doing that. And I like the fact that he was a father and a husband, and it had a real strong family element to it. It sort of became a fight for survival, try and get through in order to just reach his family.
I am a father, so it's easy to roll into that. He's a father too, so it's easy for that relationship to take place. You hope that when you get on the set that you'll make a connection. It's not imperative that you do, but the fact that we got along and like each other just made it easier. He acted like my son. I would say something and he would roll his eyes and like, oh, great.
It was fun to play a mother who's responsible for her own like emotions and actions because of a child witnessing it, trying to figure out how to go through things that are scary but not.
Initially, the motion capture was all done by Bryan Cranston.
Jazz hands Godzilla, that I want to see.
I was surrounded with the best of the best, like the visual effects supervisor, Jim Rygal, who did Lord of the Rings. We also had John Dykstra, who did the original Star Wars movie. I grew up with those 70s and 80s movies, you know, those early Spielberg type things, and it was before the era of digital technology. And because they couldn't always show the creature constantly, they would, like the first half of the movie would be these little glimpses, and your sense of anticipation in modern cinema, you know, it's so easy to just throw everything at the screen constantly that I've sort of missed that style of storytelling and sort of harken back to that era of filmmaking. I sat down with Thomas the other night, had a meal, and we were just celebrating the fact that we'd finished the movie and we're about to do all the publicity. Inevitably, as you're chatting, sequel, do we talk about it? What do you want to say? And we said, you know what? Let's just let this play out. Let's see how people react. Let's see how they respond.
It's kind of like just having a baby and someone else asking you, are you going to have another? Yeah, it's like, oh.